The soaring CN Tower is seen from the waters of Lake Ontario, along with the rest of beautiful downtown Toronto, our setting today. Thanks for joining us here on 2K Sports for NBA basketball. With Greg Anthony. Hey, Dave.
Kevin, thanks. 2019.
Oh, you know what? I love that work ethic. Thanks, DA. And now the Lakers starting group. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Bryant is out there with Rajon Rondo, and it's Howard in at the 5, roaming the paint. And for the Raptors, on the wings, Powell and Anunoby. Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. And it's Lowry in at the point guard position. Bryant can't get it to go. Anunoby with it. From outside, off the mark. Davis, the pass to Bryant. Hangs in the air. He lays it in. Greg, when he gets going, he has been hard to stop, hasn't he? Junior taking home another Player of the Week award.
And not the first time Junior has been unstoppable. He looked in control every time he took the floor. Great effort and a well-deserved award.
To the paint, here's Rondo. That's good, and it's Bryant with the assist.
And how about the focus there from Rondo? Doesn't let the D get to him, able to complete that play through contact.
Lowry passes to Powell. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. It's stolen by Bryant. And here's the fast break. Bryant leading the way. And Bryant slams it in.
That's a double whammy, guys.
That's right. A great defensive play, then the emphatic stuff.
Let's see if that serves as a momentum builder. What a great sequence for this group.
Siakam, that's good.
Wow, finishing through contact with a beautiful display of focus. What a job by Pascal Siakam through contact.
Well, Greg, Pascal Siakam won Most Improved Player in the league in 2019, and as we've talked about, had a case for it again in the 2020 voting.
I tell you, Siakam's play jumped so much again. He deserved the recognition. He continued to press himself to be an elite forward, rare for a former MIP winner to even be considered for the award more than once.
Lakers shooting their first free throw of the evening.
And their success rate on the season, right around 77%.
Here's Lowry. His last outing, we saw him pour in 22. And that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Well, it's hard to accurately describe how much Kyle Lowry means to this offense. Functions as the primary ball handler and playmaker. Deadly shooter from outside who gets it done on a high volume.
And with all the skills that Lowry possesses, GA, his decision-making might be the most valuable.
You know, he doesn't overthink it on the floor. And it's not just decision-making offensively. He does a great job of quarterbacking their defense as well. Coach Nurse and the rest of the Raptors have complete trust in Kyle.
Oh, this is the kind of start they were hoping for.
Raptors have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And stolen by James. First shot, first basket. He's out of the blocks fast.
Well, if it ain't broke, don't fix it. They keep getting it in the paint and continue to score consistently.
Powell, the pass to Siakam. Lowry kicks to Powell. The pass to Siakam. The Lakers with the rebound. They put up a nice win against Detroit the last time out.
Yeah, their long-range artillery hit the mark more often than not. A great equalizer when you're on the road.
It's always a good thing when the defense is scrambling. Whenever there was open space on the perimeter, their shooters were able to locate it.
Anunoby, good.
Don't give OG Anunoby too much space, boy. He will rise and fire in the catch-and-shoot game.
Outside Rondo. Power dishes to Bryant. Howard trying to free himself up. And it's Bryant missing. Raptors trail by 6. Here's Powell. And it's wide right. It's off the rim.
That's exactly how you have to defend him. He's a guy that the D needs to be aware of at all times.
And it's Bryant missing. The Raptors have gone 2 of 6 from the field. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his first foul. And some changes here for the Raptors. Marcus All's checked in for Ibaka. Chris Boucher comes in for OG Anunoby. And it's Fred VanVleet in for Powell. And the Lakers also making a change. JaVale McGee's checked in for Dwight Howard. Greg, you're the all-time assist leader for the Big West Conference in that frame. And so it's the Lakers with it. Their biggest lead of the game was 9. Taking a look at the Lakers. They've got Bryant. Morris is out there with Davis. That's Rajon Rondo. And it's Caldwell Pope in at the 3 spot. And the whistle blows. It's going to be on B. That's his 3rd foul of the game.
3rd foul of the half, and that's the risk you take leaving him out there.
Second quarter of action, about a minute and a half played. Anunoby passes to VanVleet. Outside for Lowry. No good. That would have tied it. Los Angeles leading by 3. Here's Bryant. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. Fires the jumper from the corner and nails it. 11 points for B. And Greg, the talent on this team is strong as any other in the NBA. You know, many experts have them picked coming out of the conference to play in the finals.
And Junior is decidedly the X factor for this team. When he is on his game, they look unstoppable. He might be gearing up for a playoff performance for the ages.
And we've got an update here, so let's catch up with David Aldridge.
Hey, Kevin, B in that last game against the Pistons had a huge game. He ended up with 62 points, and that scoring outburst set a new season high for him in what became a great exhibition on his part. He put up great numbers in a terrific effort. It's not a game that anyone wanted to miss, and he'll be looking for a repeat performance tonight, Kevin.
All right, David, thanks. It's going to be interesting to see how he follows up that performance.
Yeah, he was the driving force behind that victory, but each night comes with different challenges.
What you love about this guy, though, is even when the defense adjusts to what he's doing, he'll make an adjustment right back. He is always ready with a counter.
For 3, VanVleet. Dwight Howard pulls it in.
And you could tell he thought that triple was going to fall.
And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Fred VanVleet picks one up.
Yeah, way to play in attack mode and get to the line.
The Lakers have made 3 free throws so far. Haven't missed any. And he sinks the second. Raptors trail by 6. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Lowry kicks to Powell. Back to Lowry. 6 to shoot. Over Rondo. Good D by Rondo.
Let's give some credit to the defense for how they're guarding this guy right now, because they're refusing to let him get comfortable.
The 3 from Bryant. Toronto grabs the miss. They're moving on after the tough loss they took at the hands of the Nuggets.
What a duel that was. Exciting all the way to the end. Really a shame someone had to walk away with an L.
I'll tell you, overtime games usually are special, and this one qualified for that. But both teams absolutely gassed at the end.
And remember, Davis played point guard in high school, showing off the vision there with that nice dime.
And so Lowry will bring it up for Toronto. It's a 10-point game. The Lakers beat them last time when these 2 teams met in Los Angeles.
Scoring efficiency was an issue in that one. Took them too many shots to get their points.
I think it was a lot of bad decisions leading to a lot of poor looks.
Oh, the power on that throwdown. Toronto's gotten fewer than half of their 3-pointers to go down tonight. They're 4 for 9. Here's VanVleet, and he makes good on the layup. VanVleet's got his first 2 points.
Yeah, and there it is again. On a lot of their possessions this first half, they've established great inside position.
Davis finds Bryant. We've got 1:08 left to play here in the second quarter. That shot, no good. And Toronto will come the other way. Following this game, they hit the road. They'll take on the Knicks in New York. And that'll be the first of a 2-game road trip for them.
What you see is continued improvement in his ability to create for others. Great to see OG Anunoby make the open read.
The Lakers keeping it going. A new 14-second shot clock. Van Vliet against Bryant. Here's Howard. And finally they hit one. Howard's got 4 this quarter.
It's a +5 advantage for them in rebounding after that one.
Van Vliet. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle and 2 shots coming up.
Just for this trip to the line, I'll call him by his full name. Frederick Edmund Van Vliet Sr. Had to get that in there.
And so we wrap up the first half. Lakers lead by 8. And we'll be back for the second half following the break. Keep it right here on 2K Sports. And for those of you just tuning in, thanks for being with us. The second half of this game still to play. You have to like what we're seeing from B.
He had a fast pass to the lane that first half. Got inside on demand.
Now, this guy is such a good finisher on the move, and so far the defense has not been able to counter it.
Siakam and Ibaka, the duo down low. Lowry and Powell, the guards. And it's Anunoby in at the 3, the small forward. That's Nick Nurse's 5 as we get into the second half.
And with Kyle Lowry, the assist numbers don't jump off the page at you, but he has fantastic vision, and his decision-making is also elite.
Greg, for me, what stands out about Kyle Lowry is his willingness to adjust his game based on what his team needs. There's been times in his career where he's been a go-to scorer, and his three-point shooting can be infectious to his team. That toughness on the drive really strikes you. But there's also been times where he takes a back seat to scoring and says, all right, time to get my guys involved. He can do either. Well, what a nice pass by Dwight Howard there, on time and on target.
Raptors trail by 10. Siakam outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
I mean, the improvement that we've seen from Siakam, it's like nothing else I've ever seen. He's a huge reason for the success of this Raptors team.
Greg, in 2 short years, this guy triples his output from the floor. He goes from a guy who was getting spot minutes, couldn't really get into the rotation, to an all-star. The transition game, his ability to use that speed, and then his approach, the work habits, both of those 2 things have been critical to his growth.
LeBron James on the wing. He's guarded by Anunoby. And a nice shot by Bryant.
Wow, what a start. 3 for 3, terrific play calling, everything clicking out of the gates here.
Lowry against Rondo. Lowry deciding where to go with it here. And the Raptors miss again.
They have been board dominant in this game. That's definitely been a factor in crafting this huge lead.
And the shot goes in.
They're finding lanes to the hoop now with consistency. 5 buckets in a row from the paint.
Davis against Siakam. Rebounded by Howard. Howard's got rebound number 10 tonight with that last one.
And they're 1 of 4 here to start the second half.
It's good. LeBron's got his second basket.
The ball movement on this run has been fantastic and is a big part of why they've been able to get these good looks.
They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
That one's good. The Laker lead is cut down to 13. Good bucket there from Lowry.
Some guys just have a knack to get to the cup. Kyle Lowry's all about being aggressive and assertive.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. Looking at current NBA players, Greg, leaving aside the real star players, who would you love to have played with from this era?
Man, there's so many guys that, you know, and I hate to call them role players because they bring so much more to the table, but in reality they got to fill some roles, right? And you know, John Collins is a guy who's got great potential, a tremendous finisher around the rim. How about Robert Covington, a smooth shooter who defends his tail off? Davis Bertans, a deadly floor spacer who can put the ball down and create and make plays. So there's so many guys like that in the league that make a difference in determining whether your team can win or lose.
Boy, those are three names I don't know that I would have mentioned, so I'm glad you did. James, the pass to Caldwell Pope, and here is Bryant. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
No, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
The Lakers have been coming through at the charity stripe. They've made 7 of their 8 attempts. Some changes for Toronto. Davis comes in for Norman Powell, and it's Fred VanVleet in for Kyle Lowry. And then for Los Angeles, Markieff Morris is checked in for Anthony Davis. Kyle Kuzma comes in for LeBron. And it's Green in for Kentavious Caldwell-Pope.
Boy, this guy has been terrific. The rest of the team, however, struggling.
Bryant dishes to Morris. On the wing, Bryant. Covered by VanVleet. Bryant's shot is off.
And it didn't fall, but that's the kind of shot they want their offense to create.
You know, it can be frustrating when you make the right play and fail to reap the rewards. You just have to stay with it here.
Just doing what he can. He's competing and he's converting.
And he has really kept them in this one with a high effort level. Now the rest of the team has got to step up. He's carried this team to this lead on his back, handling almost all the scoring duties.
And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on JaVale McGee.
Well, great job to put it on the deck and draw the contact. You can see the versatility of Pascal Siakam's game.
He's gone 2 for 2 at the line so far.
And at 78%, he's been a consistent shooter at the line for them all season long.
Free throw good, Siakam.
And I'll tell you guys, the leap.
VanVleet finds Gasol. And Davis sends it back. But they recover it. And the Raptors miss again.
Boy, a wide open shot from his favorite spot. That is one he'd like to have back.
Taking a look at the Lakers. LeBron and Davis, the incredible forward pair. Rajon Rondo is out there with Bryant. And it's Howard in at the 5 down low. Here's Bryant. And Bryant slams it in.
Well, if you don't take care of Bellis, that's what can happen.
Absolutely, Greg. That makes the turnover even more painful.
At the end of the day, though, it's 2 points. Don't hang your heads. Let's get refocused and play with more patience.
VanVleet against Rondo. Count that one from VanVleet.
You love how each side has risen to the challenge throughout this one.
I'll tell you, we have seen great execution from both teams. Neither one giving an inch here.
And that one falls for Bryant.
And if they continue, Kevin, their outstanding free throw shooting, that'll help them seal the deal.
Siakam is checked in for Toronto. Kyle Lowry comes in for Fred VanVleet.
You can tell when he steps to the line the kind of confidence he has in himself. It's written all over his body language.
The shot by Lowry, no good.
Just a solid performance on the interior. The rebounding has been off the charts.
Bryant, that's for 2. The Lakers rebound. And Howard with the stuff.
Well, this has been one of the staples of Dwight Howard's game. Get on the glass on the offensive end and finish it.
Raptors trail by 12. They need a good offensive possession.
Yeah, they've gone a long time without a bucket.
Siakam kicks to Lowry. Fires it up. Buries the jump shot.
Outstanding pass, on time and on target.
And here's James. He'll bring it up for Los Angeles. Their next game is in Cleveland, taking on the Cavaliers. They're in the midst of this long 6-game road trip. That will be game 4.
And really with the off-the-charts explosiveness, Davis just punishes opponents on those alley-oops.
Lowry passes to Anunoby. Whistle blows. Bucket is good, and he'll have a chance at the line to make it a 3-point play.
Well, the problem is they haven't gotten production from any other spot, but right now this guy is cooking.
They throw good. Siakam.
This is as good as it gets from the charity stripe here in the second.
Outside Bryant. Drills it from outside. Bryant's got 39.
Now this is more like it. 9 points for him from three-point range this half. That's 9 more than he had in the first.
Pass to Siakam. They double-team Siakam. He kicks it to Lowry. Goes up on the wing. The Lakers with the rebound. LeBron's got 4 rebounds now tonight. Pass to Bryant. Nice ball movement here by the Lakers. No coverage that time.
Those are the instincts of LeBron James that we're witnessing. Just terrific at sensing when the defense has left one of his guys open.
Toronto calls timeout. You know, winning that championship as you did, Greg, for UNLV, many people don't remember you played much of that season with a broken jaw.
Well, Kevin, I don't remember much of it, to be honest with you. It was pretty hazy. I lost 19 pounds over the course of the season.
Oh, my goodness.
Championship night, I was 168 pounds.
No kidding.
Yeah. Well, I was wired shut for 8 weeks. Did miss a game, but I tell you what, I don't know if I would do that today. But, you know, it did turn out well with the championship.
As I recall, you broke it against Fresno State, correct?
Yes, got my legs taken out from under me and broke the fall with my face.
Oh, no.
Yeah.
Oh, ouch. Okay, well, let's check in with David Aldridge, who's reporting from the sidelines.
Kevin, I was able to listen in on what Nick Nurse told his team. He is not pleased, and he told them they have to make a push right now. He said, look, we got to make a move, or I've got to pull the plug. Pretty blunt stuff, Kevin. Back to you.
And it's sent back by Howard.
There's a reason Dwight Howard has so many all-defensive teams to his credit. Good night with the block.
Foul for 3. A rebound by the Lakers. Howard's Lakers leading by 17. Outside Bryant. 1:49 left in the fourth. Toronto's gone ice cold from three-point land, 0 of 4 since the start of the final quarter. Pass to Lowry. Here's Siakam. Now here's Powell. Can they get it? And the rebound goes to Howard. Howard's got 15 rebounds here tonight.
And this is what they wanted. I mean, to announce their presence in this matchup with authority. Very decisive. It can definitely be considered a statement win for the Lakers.
What an effort in the transition game we've seen tonight from these guys. Really pushed the ball, and I think in doing so created a lot of pressure on the defense.
Definitely had a huge edge, and this is their DNA. When they run the ball and dictate the flow of the offense like we've seen here, these are the kinds of games they can have.
And counting tonight's game on the season, they'll now have won 57 games this year.
A 2-game season series. They win them both and complete the sweep.
And one of the key components to this victory, if not the biggest, was the incredible performance for B.
What a relentless scoring night for this guy. In attack mode all evening.
Back to Powell. And Davis sends it back.
He's got that huge wingspan, and boy, does he use it well on the defensive end. If Davis is within shouting distance of the shooter, there's a good chance he'll get a hand on it.
Spirited performance. You love to get this kind of win, especially on the road.
You've got to be able to block out all distractions in enemy territory. This team did a tremendous job staying focused on the task at hand.
And Ibaka kicks to Powell. Shot clock at 5. Over Bryant. And again, no good by Toronto. And so it's the Lakers taking care of business here. To come into an opponent's building and dominate the way they did tonight says, I think, Greg, an awful lot about this team.
I guess they don't need home cooking to feel at home. I mean, Kevin, just a masterful performance.